love mine's hot and straight out of the oven.
Yeah, well, you have that luxury because you bake them. I'll have to take mine straight out the microwave.
My mama told me 3 years ago I mustn't marry no ugly gal. Say no ugly gal, no ugly gal, no ugly gal. She say no worthless gal, no worthless gal, no worthless gal. Check this, brown skin gal, stay home and mind your baby. Brown skin gal, stay home and mind your baby. Daddy gone away.
Hey Turks and Caicos, you know who it is. It's your girl TESS, Chrystal, plenty middle name Charles, and I am here welcoming you to another season 5 of Tasty Tuesdays, presented by the Department of Culture and Heritage. So, what are we doing today? Let's introduce our baker.
Hi everyone, I'm Nevann Missick of Rijos Pastries, and today we're making hot cross buns. So let's get started. First, we have to wash our hands. So hot cross buns is one of the favorites of the Easter tradition. What do you know about hot cross buns, Tess?
I like eat them. Like someone was saying a little earlier, they come in all different shades and sizes. So I've tasted yours before and I quite like them. I remember always loving Miss Wealthy's buns and Miss Rosina's buns in Grand Turk. I think, other than you, who's the hottest buns here in Provo now? Where do we get buns from in Provo? Because, you know, in Grand Turk, it's so small, and you know, it's if you're not doing it in your house, it's a household name that you know you have to put in an order from, and so and so and so with hot cross buns. But in Provo, it's a little different.
Well, before I started baking, I would always get my buns come from Grand Turk. As we are Grand Turk girls.
Yeah.
The main ingredients for hot cross buns, we will need flour, brown sugar, nutmeg, cinnamon, cloves, raisins, Crisco yeast, and salt. So let's get started.
All right.
We've already washed our hands. We have to first get started with the yeast. So I often use, because of the amount of hot cross buns that I make often, I often use a big pack of yeast.
I've never seen a yeast that big.
Yeah. It's huge, so I have to measure it myself.
Okay.
And once it's open, it must be put in the fridge. So I often use 2 teaspoons, a little more, 2 teaspoons of yeast, a teaspoon of sugar, and a teaspoon of flour.
Okay.
Then I would add hot water and allow the yeast to rise.
Why does the water have to be hot?
Because if it's cold,
It doesn't activate
Yeah.
the yeast? Oh.
and while I'm waiting on the yeast to rise, we can get started with the ingredients. So funny enough, from the moment I started baking bread, I used this as a measuring cup instead of a regular measuring cup.
That same cup?
This same cup.
You bring that cup from Grand Turk with you?
No.
Oh.
So our first ingredient that we're adding is the flour. Once the flour is added, we can add the sugar. And I use the same cup to measure my sugar. Would you like to assist me here?
How can I, darling?
Okay, so you can pour it in the bowl for me. And I'll add some more.
Okay. How much cups of flour was that a while ago?
It was 4 cups of flour.
4 cups of flour, too sugary.
A little
less than
yeah.
Okay.
And then I have all of my spices here already. I'll add the spices to the flour and the sugar. Add the Chrystal. I'll add the Chrystal to the mix. And then some molasses and the raisins.
Here we are. You use a special brand of molasses as well?
I always use the Grandma's molasses.
Okay.
Yes. So you can add in all, we can add in all of the raisins.
For the longest, I had no idea what made the buns brown, you know?
It's more so the cinnamon.
That makes it darker?
Yes. And then a little of the molasses.
I think some people just use too much molasses. I say that because of the flavor and because some of them must be black. And it can't be cinnamon to do that. The cinnamon can't do that. I am some cinnamon inside of something before by mistake and it wasn't black, so I think it was the molasses. And
so can I get some
sometimes
salt?
it'd be bitter. Salt.
Yeah.
For me,
I don't measure the salt.
okay. Oh. That was scary for me. When people know what they're doing, boy.
So this recipe is actually trial and error. I just like to go in the kitchen and experiment.
So we can pass this down to you just like this?
No, actually my stepdad, George, whenever he was in the kitchen, whatever he was making, he wanted me to learn how to make it.
Well,
so he taught me how to make white bread. And after learning how to make, and we gather all the ingredients before we add our water. So after he taught me how to make white bread, I just experimented with hot cross buns.
meanwhile, I was so clumsy in the kitchen, my mom used to race me out all the time. So I basically learned how to cook when I came to Provo by myself. But I still can call her for different recipes and things like that and try out different things.
So
That's cool.
So I'm mixing everything to even out all of the ingredients until our yeast is done rising. So we'll wait a few minutes for the yeast to rise, and during that time, we can prep the pans. So we grease the pans to stop the bun from sticking to the pans. And it's best to use the butter while it's still hard, as opposed to using the soft butter, because if it's too soft, it'll make your bun really, really soft.
You make it bun soft?
Yeah. Like it makes it sweat more at the bottom.
Oh, so like soggy.
Yeah, soggy.
Huh, honey.
So as you can see, the yeast is activated, and we will now add it to the mixture. Okay. So Tess,
Yes.
I need your help here.
Okay, my glove's still buttery. Hold on.
All of
Can
my
we have
yeast
a-
isn't activated. Okay. Can you add some water?
Oh, yeast don't smell nice.
Would you expect the yeast to smell like?
I don't know. It's apparently yeasty, and I don't particularly care for the smell. It's not bad. I just don't like it.
Okay.
What?
So add some water to the yeast bowl.
How am I going to stop?
You can keep going.
Okay.
You can fill it up for me.
Okay.
And then I'll add more water to the mixture. And get everything combined.
When you're making bigger batches, do you still knead by hand?
I do.
Okay, girl.
I do. Everything is done the old-fashioned way. Normally, I would have about 15 bowls. I prep everything before I get started.
Okay.
And I would have about 15 bowls lined off.
15 bowls of all your ingredients, or is it that you just do everything in small batches?
15 bowls of all my ingredients.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you'll still do it like you'll have a big bowl and do big batches? Small batches that you put into.
I still do small batches because if the bread rises too much, it changes the texture. So, and there's only so many pans that can fit in my oven.
True.
So I try to time everything.
There's a technique with the timing and everything.
To avoid the bread from over-rising. Because once it over-rises, it changes the texture and everything.
Does it get hotter? Or softer? Or gummier? Or
not gummier, but it's like it's not as soft as it should be.
Okay.
Yeah. It changes the texture. I'll get some more water. For non-bakers, I think everybody kneads differently. I just get in here and I go by the texture. I like it to be a certain texture. And I think the way you knead your bread determines the texture of your bread at the end. So I don't go by a certain method. I just knead it until it's to my liking.
So it is a method. It's the Nevann method.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I guess that says something about individuality and preference as well, because everybody does something a little bit different. And that's why different people would like different textures and different timings, different darkness.
Okay. So now we're going to ensure that our area is cleaned. So we can add some flour to knead the bread a little more.
That's too much? That's enough?
No, put some more. Keep going.
Okay.
Keep going.
All right. That's like what? Oh, 2 cups of flour.
Yeah.
Okay. So this way is get the flour from, because that's quite, what would you call that? It ain't doughy. What's that? That's sticky.
Yeah.
More again?
Put a little more.
Okay, girl.
Okay. So now we can add Okay. So Tess, let's see how you will knead the bread.
You could start to show me, because I don't need bread. You're just folding it into it.
So I just fold it in.
Okay. All right. Let's fold it.
So Tess is kneading the bread. How does it feel? What is the texture like?
Warm and gooey.
Ooh, just the way I need it.
Yeah. It's nice. I can feel it getting stiffer as I work in the flour. So what do you look for when you know you fit? I know that because you're teaching me, I know you know what you're doing, and it's just like a feel your way through. But as best as you can describe it, what do you look for to know that you're done, like kneading, or the texture, the look, the resistance?
Okay, funny enough, I would have been done kneading already.
Well, okay. Okay.
Because to me, the more you knead, the harder the bread gets.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I can feel the resistance now. When this bread come out hard, you can't say it's because of me, you know. All right. So I finished kneading it.
Yeah, you're done kneading.
Okay, great.
Okay. Yeah, you put some flour in this bread, girl.
I was the one saying this is it's like 10 pounds of flour we put on the table.
So now that we're done kneading, you're going to take a clean cloth and cover it and allow it to rise. What are you doing?
Nothing? I have a little piece of just a little piece of dough. I was saying.
So how did it taste?
I taste doughy. It tastes good actually. I could taste all the spices and stuff. Whatever.
So it tastes doughy. Okay. So I'll take off my gloves.
I can do the same.
Yes, you can.
Oh, lovely.
And I'll take a clean cloth and cover the bowl and allow it to rise. Okay, so let's get some flour. Let's add a little more flour to the mix. Yes. Girl, yes.
You just need a bale of flour. Might as well empty thing one.
My mom is always telling me I waste flour.
You waste flour, never see nobody. Anyway, I'm the baker.
But that's more work. That's good. That's good.
What's more work?
More cleanup. Because as it sticks to the counter, you have to clean it a little more.
You really have OCD? Like, I don't believe in people diagnosing themselves and stuff, or others diagnosing others. Half of these things, I think that we overdiagnose. But you're 3/4 of a thing of flour because she got get a shot. Where's the shot? You see how much flour's on here? It's a bed of flour, unnecessary flour.
Yes.
Why? Because she don't want clean countertop.
The less dirt, the better.
And she pats it perfectly into place.
Okay, so we're gonna get our ready risen dough.
Wait. Chickly.
Most people normally punch it,
Okay.
and then you add it to. Ooh, that smells good.
Satisfying. The deflation, the oozing out of the pour, and then the aroma that
Yes.
erupts from that.
And then I would spread it out. Like punching it out, really. And then you can bring the pen, and then I would start rolling my buns.
Oh, so that's how you get on the layers.
So you have some persons that will like literally roll it, but
you need it over.
yeah.
Okay, let me try now.
Okay.
Since I got the demonstration.
Okay.
Is that enough?
Let's go, Tess.
That's enough?
Yeah.
Okay.
No. You can add a little more.
Okay.
So I like my buns to be the same size.
Well, I can't promise you nothing today, but I'll try my best. Okay, and we're kneading it over, and I think I probably will just try doing this right now. Is that the same size-ish? It's not as perfect as yours.
That's okay.
Are you okay with that?
Yes, that's okay.
How particular you are. From the flour, we can tell. It's burning inside of her right now.
Okay, so while you're kneading, I will turn on the oven
This one too big.
to get started. So I don't like my crosses to be too hard.
Too hard?
Yeah.
So how does
I like it to have a good consistency.
how does it get hard?
When you, say for instance, if I take this little piece and I put a lot of flour, you see, the consistency already changed. So, and then if you roll it, while it's really pretty, you can see the difference in the consistency. You see that?
Yeah.
Okay. So you can come and help me roll some crosses.
Do show?
Yes. Okay, let's put it on yours. 1, 2. I'm just joking, friend. What's up? My Granta girl. Cece from Granta.
Oh, don't kill me, please.
Come on, Tess.
Okay, so a little bit of flour and lightly rolled, or no, you roll it.
Yeah.
Okay, you give it a good roll, but you lightly flour it.
Yes.
So that it's not too hard.
Yes. So
Well,
what
that
you
is-
should do, make sure that the first layer of crosses, they all come down, and the second layer of crosses go across.
Okay,
Okay? So all of them is the same.
You want to take off the right amount and give it to me so I could try, because I'm sure I'll have no... Oh, no, I was saying this.
No, it's okay.
The cross piece.
You need to add some more flour.
Oh, this isn't where I should have learned to bake bread. I should have done this at home first.
Why?
Because, girl, what is this messy blob in my hand? I don't like it.
You don't like textures.
I mean, okay, now it do. But see, every time I roll it, look what happened.
Yeah, add some more flour to it.
But then I don't want add. You got me frightened to add flour.
Just do it the way that you can do it.
Which is not.
So while we roll, let's hear a little something. Come on.
Okay. Using this, you. Okay, you know what? I'm actually memorizing a new song. I can let y'all hear that if you wanted to. Anyway, we're gonna use this for now. It's too long.
That's okay. You can just bend them in, because as it dries,
it'll stretch.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
So I'm waiting.
I go. Thank God for waking up to a new day. I just want to spend it on my own.
Hey.
Don't want no one distract me. Don't want nobody text me with all your problems, miss me. Cause Monday is stress. Tuesday is stress. Oh, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday come. Boss man want your best. Sunday, Saturday come along. You turn round and a whole day gone. God and family take first place. I just want to get out and play. Gas up the boat. Let's go. Call everyone that you know. We gone to not pack to Bumbershay. Nobody got their cell phone. Or walk up in the plane. By coach, stay in your lane. Miami life sweet, don't care what fun is them saying. I want to break. I need a break. Before I break my sanity. I want to break. I need a break. Before I break my sanity's at stake.
Hey. That's a good one, girl.
Thanks.
That's a good one.
Yeah. I really needed a break at that moment.
You going trendy with that one, girl.
All right, child. Speak the things then.
So now that we're done rolling our buns, and we're done rolling the crosses as well, we'll set it to the side and cover it. So you can cover it, and we'll set it to the side and allow it to rise. Guys, just to advertise for Rijos Pastries a bit, boil your cakes, your ice cream, your bread.
Yeah, ice cream.
Everything.
I don't think.
I have about 12 flavors of ice cream.
Stop there.
Yeah, homemade ice cream.
In your house?
No, I make.
No, but I mean you make everything in your house from scratch. You
Yes.
want in Jesus.
Yes. So I started baking bread during the pandemic, and bread is really therapeutic. Like it helps you when you're. It helps you. It takes your mind away from everything. Baking takes your mind away from everything, and I started during the pandemic, and I kept it up. And during the down times at home, when it came to ice cream, I just got tired of making the same flavors all the time. So every other day, I would just go inside the kitchen and try a new flavor, or post a poster saying I'm selling this flavor. Most times I hadn't even tried it yet. And
That's confidence, girl. You know what you were doing.
yeah.
I mean, honestly, though, when you think of a sulky girl, you think of anything sweet being done right.
True.
I'm just saying, any and everything sweet, confectionaries, things like that, sulky.
That's
it.
true.
Not to say others can't, but baby, y'all got a patent on that.
That's true.
Yeah.
So yes, I bake cakes, cupcakes, bread, and homemade ice cream.
That's bigger than the thing itself.
So the more you allow your buns to rise, don't allow it to over rise. But when you allow it to rise, the softer it is. If you put your buns in the oven before it rises properly,
Take it half.
yeah, it's not as, the texture isn't as fluffy as
Airy.
it should be. Yeah.
It wouldn't be as airy because it didn't. Okay. Well, at least I learned the science behind things instead of having to do too much trial and error.
Yeah. And that's why I always say,
My buns doing like the crosses doing like that. They so.
and that's why I always say you can't rush bread.
Mm-hmm.
So now let's look at this one. It can still rise a little longer before we put it in the oven. Okay? You see your little one in the corner there?
Oh, that's you really differentiated which one was my.
Okay, so the bread is ready now, and we can now put it in the oven. Okay?
All right.
So what I like to do, I like to put it on the bottom burner
Okay.
so that the bottom cooks properly, and then I add it to the top burner to ensure that the top cooks properly as well.
Okay.
Much later.
So we're now moving the bread from the bottom rack to the top rack, allowing the top to cook and brown. We are preparing for our bread to come out of the oven. So now we're going to just warm our mixture that we're going to put on top of the bread for a few minutes, so that once the bread is out, we can coat it with our molasses. Yes,
Mixture.
with our molasses mixture.
What's in the molasses mixture? You said it's a mixture.
Yes,
Is that a secret?
yes.
Oh.
So, okay.
You can't give me one ingredient other than molasses.
Huh?
Oh.
It has molasses.
So you're gonna.
Lots of molasses.
You're good at playing silly, aren't you?
Lots of molasses.
I know. Pretend I didn't ask anything.
Okay. So we'll just let this boil a few minutes. Yeah. You can get a spoon. We'll let this boil a few minutes so that it's warm. When it's warm, it's easier to put on the bread. It's
Okay,
easier
gotcha.
to brush into the bread.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's done to burn.
All right, we are ready to baste.
Now I'm coating the bread.
Or you do them individually.
Yes.
That's the
And-
love.
Yes, and I try not to put a lot on it because it makes the bread extremely soggy. Yeah. So my favorite dish to eat hot cross buns with is fish, or fish macaroni, or just by itself. What about you, Tess?
I like to eat buns by themselves if they're really well made, as well as with any dish, really. You can eat them in breakfast time, lunchtime, with dinner, whatever it is. So I do love a fish. Like someone was saying, like the director was saying, I love to eat it with an egg first thing in the morning, just to kind of fill in. I do like carbs with my food, so it could replace any of those other things for me.
Okay. I love mine's hot and straight out of the oven.
Yeah. Well, you have that luxury because you bake them. I'll have to take mine straight out the microwave.
It's nice to be in the kitchen with my Grand Turk girl.
It is, though. We don't see each other very often.
No.
So, but there's always, that's one thing I can say too, like about, I think Turks and Caicos, we can say that, right? The Caicos guys can tell us if we're right. But definitely Grand Turk, when we get together, it's just all love and we get right back to the roots of it all. It ain't no, no awkwardness, no.
We just pick up where we left off.
Correct. Most of us. All right, so is that good, or should I put
that's fine.
Wonderful.
So now it's coated and the bread is ready to be eaten.
So you like it hot and fresh out the oven.
Yeah.
I think you should dig in.
So my daughter told me that I had to say, what's the word? Clock it.
The children will keep you young.
Yes, they will. So everyone, this is the finished product. I encourage all of you to try hot cross buns. Do it your way. Try different ways. Try my way until you get it right. As we celebrate National Heritage Month under the theme, From Foundation to Future, preserving our culture, building our legacy. Let's remember there's a story in every recipe.
And as Nevann said, we hope that you try these recipes at home. What a great initiative to have this just at your fingertips right here on all of the platforms. And we're looking forward to seeing all of your dishes as we preserve our heritage and infuse it into our culture.
See you next week on another episode of Tasty Tuesdays. Bye.
Your own bonefish, yes.